Oh, hey guys, welcome back. It's been a big night of sport. It's a double celebration, I tell you, because obviously, first and foremost, Jai Hindley is on the precipice of creating history for Australian cycling, given that we've only had one ever winner of a Grand Tour, and that is obviously Cadel Evans in 2011. And what a historic day. He's on the precipice, minute 25 lead going into the time trial. Must have been absolute scenes there on the ground at the Giro.
Oh, look, it was sensational. Vazzy and I did the last bottle feed, and they came through there, which was probably about 24K to go. And he did look really good, but we knew it was all going to happen on that last climb. And we were actually in the car, just the two of us, yahooing and carrying on, watching it on the phone. Well, of course, I wasn't watching. I was driving, but Vazzy was watching it. But look, it was sensational. Yeah, and a great win. And, I got the gist this morning when I was talking to him that he was confident he could do it. We'll play that in a minute. But you could just tell it wasn't just rhetoric. He says it how he thinks it. And I thought, and it was interesting because Rod Ellingworth, who's the boss of the Ineos team, Dave Rutherford's the big boss of the whole thing, but Rod Ellingworth runs the team. And he dropped the guy off to do a feed just next to us. And Vazzy and I made the tally, evidently, handing out the bottles. But anyway, Rod was very nervous. I thought, something's in the wind here, and we saw Carapaz crack. And it won't, everyone's going to be saying, Jai will be saying, we've still got a stage to go. No, there's nothing to go. It's over, done. He's won the Giro. We don't want to say the old fall off crash. You could have two punches, he would still win the Giro. He is Carapaz is done. He is cooked. He completely blew in that last 2.5, 3K. He can't come back from that. Look, at their best, there you go. You can't even see him there. At both fresh at their best, there wouldn't be more than 10 or 15 seconds between them in that time trial of that distance anyway. So it might go just Carapaz's way in normal, but tomorrow he won't get any. Jai will cream him tomorrow. And the same with Lander. He's cooked as well. So he's miles too far back. He's minute 50 back now. So, no, it's done and dusted. He's going to become the first Australian to win the Giro.
It's unbelievable. Talk about cooked. I'm bloody cooked because the Western United boys got up last night. Oh, it's absolute scene.
Well, for those who don't know, haven't caught the gist of it over the last few weeks, but for the last few months, Dan has been very, very busy making an amazing documentary on this. It's a rocky story of this team, of the Western United, and no one gave them a chance of winning the premiership this year. No. Maybe make the finals if they did everything really right, but they've just got better and better, and they've gone all the way, and they've beaten Melbourne City, who have got owned by Manchester City.
Oh yeah,
budget of millions, whatever they want. But you guys were amazing, and
I know. The beauty of what we're about to do is, we've got these 8-part series that all threads differently, and there's all these stories off the pitch, and there was a real crossroads for them. They went out to Ballarat and played at Moorshead Park, and most people go, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. And it was 200 people there, and the change rooms, I remember walking in and talking to the coach, John Aloisi, and I said, geez, these are smaller than the Sale bloody footy club. And he gave me this death stare because, I've sort of worked out after time that he tries to keep them positive. And, they got beaten 4-1 to a middle-ranked side, and they were on their knees. And people were like, oh, that's it. They're going to fall over here. And, geez, the way they've bounced back. But this is obviously a cycling podcast, but it's just going to be one of the all-time series. And we are just so lucky that we were able to capture it. The scenes last night in the rooms, I've never been around Inner Sanctum stuff, like, yes, with cycling, but, the scenes in the rooms after the game and people just in tears and, the supporters are in tears and just going feral. Some supporters are trying to calm them down, go, like, just behave yourself. Don't stand on seats. and some bloke just ripped the seat out and started holding the seat up. And I thought, oh, this is just great.
But as you say, it's a cycling podcast.
That's right. That's right. I could talk for hours about this, but anyway,
Well,
let's show
I
the
just walked
interview.
down. I just walked downstairs just before we started because the guys had just arrived in the bus, like 3.5 hours, and they're just sitting down to dinner now. So I was lucky. Vazzy and I, we didn't wait for the bus. We actually flew back from the race. Well, it seemed like we were flying the way we were going. And it was pouring rain, but we got back quite quickly. And hopefully no blueies for Jerry. But so we had our dinner a bit earlier. But they're all down there eating now. And I've told them, I said, I know I've annoyed you for the last 3 weeks, but all I want from you tomorrow morning is one sentence that, captures the Giro for you. What this Giro means to you. One sentence. They're all going to do that. And I said, in the legendary words of Sir Les Patterson, could be shit house. And Chris Jules said, can I use that? I said, no. So,
Nice.
It should be good.
All right, well, let's have a look at all the interviews you did pre-start, including the man of the moment, Jai Hindley.
Okay, Dave McPartland, here we are beginning the second last day, the penultimate day. It's a monster day for the riders, but it's also a big challenge logistically for everyone with what's entailed for today.
Yeah, it's just a stage right deep into the mountains today in the Dolomites, and logistics is always more difficult on days like this. And today we've got the added complexity with the weather. We've got a wet day ahead of us, so it makes things a lot more challenging with organising the feeding points on the road, bottle points, the feeding zone. We've got to all have jackets at a lot of the mountain tops, so it's a little bit more stressful than other days.
So not only is it a monster day with high mountains, but I think it's a 3.5 hour bus ride after the finish for the riders to get back to the hotel.
Yeah, that's right. 3.5 hours in the bus down to Verona. I don't think anyone will be complaining tonight about the length of that travel, because everyone knows that they've made it to the end of the Giro, really. We've only got one stage tomorrow at the time trial in Verona. But I think we leave this morning here at 9 o'clock and we expected to arrive in the hotel tonight at 10 o'clock, 10:30. So it's a 13-hour day, door to door. So a big one.
So, tactics for today. I mean, it really looks like a GC day, more than a breakaway, but will the guys have a bit of a bash to get up the road?
Yeah, look, it's the last chance, isn't it? It's the last day for some of these guys to do something. We've got a few of our guys that are lined up ready to go for tomorrow, obviously. We've got some of the favourites in the time trial. So those guys will look to take it easy as possible. But yeah, it's basically half the team will be looking to take it easy, and the other half of the team will be looking to do the opposite and aggressive and try and get down the road. Yep.
Good luck today, mate.
Okay, cheers, mate.
Okay, Callum Scottson, the start of probably the last day you're really worried about in the Dolomites. It looks like it's going to be a really tough one.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long race, and everyone's legs are tired. I think everyone's just, you just wake up and hope that the legs are good out there.
So how have you found this overall, this Giro? I mean, 3 weeks, it's, as you say, very tiring.
Yeah, sure, it's been hard, and I mean, it's been really hot, which makes things difficult, and just the pace of the racing is really fast. It's really hard to get in the breakaways. There's not really many easy days. Yeah.
So what's your plan for today?
I don't really know yet, actually. I'll wait to hear from the directors, but I'm sure it's just going to be something all-out effort, whatever you've got, whether it's to support Lucas or go on a breakaway or something. I'm not sure yet.
And so you're normally quite a handy time trial if you're not really worrying about tomorrow so much.
I think I'll give it a crack, probably. Yeah, it depends on how the legs pull up and everything. Not really sure what to expect. I haven't really prepared for it coming into this race or anything, but I mean, you never know what can happen. I think it comes a lot down to what legs you have left.
Good luck today, mate.
Yeah, cheers.
So Matteo Sobrero, tomorrow's stage, the final time trial, is a very important one for you, and you are a real chance.
Yeah, in the last week, I was really focused on Sunday, on tomorrow. Yeah, I have a good opportunity. The course is good. The suit's good for me. So yeah, we will see.
So with the time trial, it's a special bike, and you haven't had a chance to ride it. What big test for that in the morning?
Yeah, of course we will try. We will do a recon tomorrow morning to see the course, maybe two times, and we will see. The course is the same course of 3 years ago, of the last stage of the Giro. So we did they did the course already, and so they said it's quite hard. It's not a easy TT.
So, of course, you'll try and conserve a little bit today, but it's going to be very hard to conserve any energy on today's stage.
Yeah, of course. If you want to finish the day, you have to spend some energy. Otherwise, it's difficult. Yeah, but we will try to spend less energy as possible.
Good luck today, mate.
Thank you.
Morning, Jai. You look very relaxed, mate.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty keen for today's stage. I think it's going to be a beautiful day of cycling.
I'm sure it is, although the weather is could turn nasty up in the middle of the Dolomites, they say.
Yeah, very unpredictable in the mountains with the weather. So, yeah, hopefully it stays good. But if it rains, it rains, eh? So can't do much about it. But yeah, I mean, actually, so far in the Giro we've had pretty nice weather. So yeah.
So it is a monster stage, and it's good to see that you're excited for what's ahead. So what do you think will happen personally?
I think like every day will probably be a big fight for the breakaway, but I honestly think a lot of the GC teams will want to go for the stage today, so I mean, can potentially come back on the final there, and I can see like the GC guys racing for the stage win probably, but you never know how it goes, but yeah, it would be nice to be up there fighting for it.
So 3 weeks Grand Tour stuff, how are you feeling yourself right now?
Oh, actually pretty good, yeah. Like morale in the team is pretty high, and physically, still standing, so it's all good. But no, it's been a hard 3 weeks racing, and also stressful, this last week, like a big mental roller coaster, but happy to be here, and looking forward to today's stage. I think it's going to be really epic, so I'm looking forward to it.
Good luck, mate.
Thanks very much. Cheers, guys. Thanks.
You're dead right. He was chilled before the start, Iffy.
Yeah. I think I've created a monster with Steph. I see her wandering around the background of the shots. She's becoming famous.
Yeah. Just making sure you don't waffle on too much and you get the tap on the back. Yeah, wrap her up, mate. All right, we're going to take a quick drinks break. We'll hear from Jai post-race and, continue to unpack an epic day at the Tour de France. Jeez, I'm cooked. Giro. All right, guys. Enjoy a drinks break.
Look at this bike. You think it's just a bike, right? But it's not. It's a bike 374 people are looking at. This guy, this girl, them, all looking at it. People from here, there, and wherever this is. People that are looking for a bike. Or just a piece of it. Amateurs, semi-amateurs, and pro-amateurs. This guy wants this bike, but with this crank and these bars. This could be the perfect match. But not this one. This girl has a bike to sell, and thousands of people might purchase it. Eyes on Bikes help grow small businesses. His, hers, yours, and the latest data and insights help those businesses keep moving. We are the world's #1 bike marketplace, with over 500,000 products and 900 brands, where buyers and sellers are brought together in a place where a bike is never just a bike. Bike Exchange, where the world buys, sells, learns, and rides.
in every moment. The all-new Lexus NX.
Thanks, of course, to Bike Exchange, fantastic supporters of the show, and Lexus of Blackburn. If you needed a new car, you know where to go if you support the companies that support cycling. And Lexus of Blackburn, big supporters of your Bay Crits, and there's your photo.
They are. They have been for 3 years, and there's Blake Quick and Ruby Rosen and Gannon, and I see they almost made it 5 in a row in the race in Germany.
Don't tell me they didn't win the last or the stage 5.
I think there's still another stage to go. No, they're in second. Just didn't catch the breakaway on the line. Alex Manley.
Heads are going to roll after that.
Exactly. But yes, go and see Andrew Moore at Lexington Blackburn. Fantastic sponsors and supporters of cycling.
Well, I'll tell you another fantastic supporter of cycling in this show as well from its inception is, of course, Mitchelton Iffy. Get down to mitchelton.com.au or even go down to Nagambie and check out the winery. They've got
look, it's an experience. There's the hotel there. It's just glorious. But it's an experience just to go to Nagambie. It's becoming such a beautiful area. But the Mitchelton complex, the winery and the hotel is just absolutely amazing. It's just gorgeous, right on the banks of the beautiful Goulburn River. That iconic tower there, which because it's so flat just around that area, you can see for miles. There are people just rolling around. You can get the e-bikes and cruise around the wineries. They even have these special caravans. Funny about that. The Airstream caravans set up as you can camp in the vines. It's just amazing. Yeah, it's a beautiful spot. Yeah.
Get on mitchelton.com.au. Let's have a listen now to Jai Hindley post-race after his fantastic effort to take the leader's jersey.
Yeah, it's really emotional to be back in the pink jersey, and it's really a dream come true just to wear the jersey again, and it's going to be a hard TT tomorrow, but I'm going to leave it all out on the road to defend the lead and, do my best to win the race.
This morning you couldn't pinpoint us a place where you will attack, but you knew it, or it came like that? You felt a weakness in Carapaz?
Yeah, I knew I had to try something, and actually this stage was the perfect stage in my opinion. You know, it was big day with lots of elevation and a really hard final climb there with some super steep gradients, super consistent steep gradients. So I knew it was going to be the decisive climb, and I just kept patient and really waited until it was full gas, and fortunately we had Lenny Kamnar up the road and he could drop back, and actually it was perfect teamwork, and he really did an awesome job today, as along with the rest of the guys.
1 minute 25 at the GC over Carapaz. Were you expecting so much, and is it enough for tomorrow?
I was. I don't know. I wasn't expecting to get that much. You know, Carapaz is. He's a world-class rider. You know, he's an Olympic champion. He's a bloody good bike rider. So, I wasn't sure how he was feeling, but I just knew I had to really give it a good crack today if I wanted to do anything in the race, and that's what I did, and it paid off. And pretty stoked with the result at the end of the day, to be honest.
Pretty stoked with the result. He's come up
He's
with some,
just
classic,
so bloody honest. The best interviews, aren't they? I mean, he's amazing. Yeah. But you know what?
Andy Matthews says, good morning, guys. Nice to be back in Australia. It was a sensational ride by Jai, and so good how they used Kamnar.
Yes, I was just about to touch on that. So we were watching it, and I said I could see what was happening up the road. I could see what was happening in the group, and suddenly, the Ineos guys were on the front. There was only one left with Jai, and I said, Kamnar's got to stop right now, put the brakes on, like Neil Stevens did in that stage in the Vuelta. Just stop now, and exactly what he did. There was 2 minutes up the road, he just pulled over, just jumped in with Jai right at the right time. It was just like perfectly orchestrated, put that pressure on, and obviously, it made a difference probably of about 20 seconds. Obviously, Jai was going to crack Carapaz anyway, but that little bit extra that Kamna did just put the nail in the coffin virtually for Carapaz.
Benjamin Foxcroft says, any chance Bike Exchange could sign up Jai? Did they ever have the chance? I think we mentioned this on the program when we actually had Jai on. I think
I've got the photo here. I've found
I've got the photo. I've found it.
Yeah, there it is. Well done. Yeah, so that was him riding with Mitchell and Scott in the development squad. And he was in the under-23 group, and he won that Tour of China. Where Dave Sanders was looking after the boys. And look, at just at the time, I think it was it was Lucas Hamilton and him were in the same squad, and they didn't have the budgets for 2 young guys. You never know which one. And we haven't seen the best of Lucas yet either. He's had his challenges. He's a really good bike rider, and we'll see over the next 12 months what will happen there. But look, it was very close. Jai. He's a sensational young man, but he went the other way. Went Sunweb, won the Sun Tour riding for Sunweb, and then moved over to what is now. I've got one of their jerseys here, DSM. Someone threw it at me. One of the riders, I think, Chris, I've got to give it back to them tomorrow. There's the DSM rain jacket with the gloves in the back. Someone threw it at me at about 24K to go. So he when he got his second in the Giro 2 years ago. Hello?
Georgette.
The family up.
Yeah, she's up and about. She's got the pink jersey as well.
She has. Yeah. She's a superstar. But look, it was perfect. Kamna did it all right, but Jai, when he went, he just that was it. It was lay down. It was there. And I was listening to the commentators who were on what we were hearing. The European commentators were saying, "Oh, he's got 20 seconds, 25. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough?" And I said to Vazzy, he's going to take 1.5 minutes out of him here, mate. Carapaz is not coming back. And it turned out to be spot on. Minute 28, I think he got. So 27. So, tomorrow. So you got Jai leading Carapaz by 125. The good race now will be Lando, who's at 151, say 26 seconds behind. And Carapaz is cooked. I think Lando's pretty cooked too. So, but that would be a very close race for second and third. Nearly fourth, let's go down to 7 minutes. Lucas Hamilton, actually, for all of the challenges he's had, he's 13th, which is a very good Giro anyway. So, even with the toothache.
Yeah, I mean, what else can you say? It's just incredible. Like, you think of the history of Australian cycling, and we've never had a winner of the Giro, and here we are. If you like, unbelievable.
Yep, Cadell probably when his first Giro went very close to winning it. He had the pink leather jersey on the last mountain stage and cracked after riding in support for most of the tour, and his team leader pulled out. So. Or got kicked out, and so and it spent a week and a half riding for him, so we'll never know with that one. But and Richie Port got the pink jersey in his first go at it as well. So, but they're all iffies and would have beens and could have beens. But this is and Jai himself got in the situation 2 years ago. He got the pink jersey at the beginning of the last stage with a half a second lead. As we know, that didn't turn out so well, but wow, what a beautiful story to come back like that.
Yeah, I was just brought up the stage profile for stage 21. This is all the riders have left in front of them, 17.4 kilometers. There's a Cap 4 smack in the middle at the 9.5K point for the summit. But well, I mean, I suppose as you said, he's a minute 25 up. Touch wood. Hope everything goes
No,
well.
touch wood. He'll beat both of them in the time trial tomorrow.
Yeah.
Put your money on it. He will beat both of them in the time trial. They are cooked.
If Bora got the plans for the pink cars and so forth, that's always a bit of a tradition at the Giro.
I don't know what they've got planned. I should send my mate Steph a text and find out what they're doing. We're definitely going to catch him in the morning and get some stuff out of him. And of course, we'll track him down after it as well, which won't be easy, but we will do that. And
who else are you going to go for tomorrow if you've only got one more day?
Well, I'm going to all of the squad. I'm going to get
yeah,
quick remark out of them. Cav, I did speak to Cav today. He was just going to sign on. We had to go, and he said, "Okay, I'll talk tomorrow. Go to my press office." So I had to go to her, book it in. So hopefully I'll get Cav. But the big story tomorrow is, of course, Jai. So
you're going to be there post race as well.
Yeah, I will be. Yes, for sure.
I think you should get in there, mate, and sum it up so I don't have to steal vision off YouTube. Blackie, he says, "Damn, what time Australian time Jai starts in the last stage?"
Well, he's the last rider, of course. Look, I've got it here. I can tell you on the book. What time's the last? I think it's 4:30 here, so it'll be we're 8 hours behind. So what's that?
12:30.
About 12:30. Yeah, I'll put it on Facebook.
Yep.
To let you know.
All right, Dale wants to know Jersey.
It'll be on. All the start times will be on Cycling News now. Yeah.
Yep. Dale's asked, Jersey seemed so short-lived in Grand Tours. Why don't they have pink, yellow, and red bands like National, Olympic, and World Champs?
I see what you. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? World champion. That's why it's such a great thing. World champion. You are world champion for the whole year. You can wear the jersey. You win the pink jersey. You should be able to wear, like a pink somewhere on. That's a good idea. I like it. I really do like it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that wraps. Geez, a monster of a day. It's time to go back to bed. Let's be honest.
I can see you struggling, Dan. You are struggling.
She's been a big one. YouTube.com/Detour podcast. We'll be back again at 6:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for the rest of the Giros. One more day to go. But yeah, thanks for all the support, guys. And yeah, go Aussie Jai, because history will be created.
It's been fantastic. And I'll just again thank our sponsors, because we wouldn't be doing a podcast without them. It's been fantastic for them to be on board with us. And I've had, Vazzy and I have had an absolute ball. Now, the one person we are going to have on the show tomorrow is Vaz.
Yeah.
He's laughing about. We've got to get Vaz on. People have seen him just sort of meandering past for a photo.
No, we'll get him on for sure.
Vaz is on
if
the
he
show.
Can stay awake. We see a lot of Vaz sleeping in the background, but if we can keep him up just for that little half an hour window, that'd be great.
Well, we're going down to have a quiet ale with the mob. But not the riders will all go to bed, but the rest of them will be all. Some of them are heading off straight after the race tomorrow, so I won't see them again. So we'll do that. Be there or be square.
Stuff. No worries. Thanks, guys. Go Western United. Yeah.
Go, John.